Hey, have you ever wondered about the names of the most common shapes?
Yeah, actually. I'm curious to learn more about them. What shapes are you referring to?
Well, let's start with the basic ones. We have the square, which has 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. It's a pretty straightforward shape.
Right, the square is a classic. What about a rectangle? I know it has 4 sides, but they're not necessarily equal.
Exactly. A rectangle has 4 sides, just like a square, but its opposite sides are equal in length, and it still has 4 right angles.
Got it. What about a triangle? I'm sure everyone knows that one.
Absolutely. A triangle has 3 sides and 3 angles. Depending on the length of its sides and the measurement of its angles, it can be classified as equilateral, isosceles, or scalene.
Interesting. And how about a circle? It's a bit different from the others.
That's true. A circle is a perfectly round shape with no corners or straight sides. It's defined by a curved line called a circumference, and every point on the circumference is equidistant from the center.
Ah, I see. And what's the name for a shape with 5 sides?
A shape with 5 sides is called a pentagon. It's like a triangle but with 2 additional sides and angles.
Great, and a shape with 6 sides?
A shape with 6 sides is called a hexagon. It's a bit like a pentagon, but with one more side and angle.
And is there a name for a shape with 7 sides?
Yes, a shape with 7 sides is called a heptagon, sometimes referred to as a septagon.
I see the pattern now. So, what's the name for a shape with 8 sides?
A shape with 8 sides is called an octagon. Octa means 8 in Greek, so it's easy to remember.
That makes sense. And what about a shape with 9 sides?
A shape with 9 sides is called a nonagon. Nona means 9 in Latin.
And finally, what's the name for a shape with 10 sides?
A shape with 10 sides is called a decagon. Deca means 10 in Greek.
Thanks for sharing all these names with me. It's fascinating to learn about the different shapes and their unique characteristics.
You're welcome. It's always great to explore the world of shapes. Understanding their names and properties can be helpful in various fields, from mathematics to design.
Absolutely. I'll definitely keep these names in mind. Thanks for the mini geometry lesson.
No problem at all. It was my pleasure. If you have any more questions or want to dive deeper into shapes, just let me know.